I've wanted to do this tag video for a long time and I'm finally doing it, and I hope you enjoy it. Here are my answers to the Disney tag. So I'm just gonna crack straight on. I've got my phone with the questions on, so let's go with question number 1. So a scene in any Disney movie you wish to experience. So the one scene that I would love to be in is the scene when Belle goes down to the main hall so she can have something to eat, and then she has Lumiere, Cogsworth, Mrs. Potts and everything sing Be Our Guest to her, while like the plates and everything are like spinning around doing that massive like cabaret show for her. I would love to be involved in that scene. Either that, or I would love to be involved in the scene when Pocahontas walks onto the river and then takes the amazing boat ride down and down the waterfall. I think that would be an amazing scene to be in. Question number 2, an unforgettable experience that you've had at the Disney parks. I'm yet to go to any sort of Disney park, whether it be Disneyland, Disney World, anything, and that's really sad. But I'm hoping to go this year. I'm hoping to go. Question number 3, what non-Disney song reminds you or brings back memory of Disney and or the parks? Now the only song I can think of that I could link would be Clean Bandit, Rather Be. I could just imagine myself being in Disneyland and just being like, no place I'd rather be. Perfect. Question number 4, when was the first time you went to a Disney park? I'm hoping it's going to be this year. 24 years old, I can't wait. Question number 5, if you could choose any of the characters to be your best friend, who would you choose? I'd like to choose Belle, but I'm going to marry Belle. So I'm either going to choose Chip from Beauty and the Beast because he's just so sweet, or Mushu from Mulan because he would be an awesome little dragon sidekick. Question number 6, who is your favourite Disney princess? I don't think I need to answer this question because you guys probably already know the answer. It is Belle from Beauty and the Beast. I've loved her ever since I was a child. I just love how intelligent she is, how strong she is, how she's not afraid to speak her mind. And I felt like she was the first princess to really like be different to all the other ones. Belle, hands down. Question number 7, name a scene/moment in any Disney film that never fails to make you cry. And that has to be one of the final scenes in Beauty and the Beast when Gaston stabs the Beast and Belle pulls him over. It's just that moment when she comes on the balcony and is like, Beast! And then she pulls him over and then he dies and then she whispers, I love you to him. That bit never ever fails to make me cry. Question number 8, and another pretty duh question, but what is your favourite Disney movie? Again, I don't really need to answer this. It is Beauty and the Beast. I'm sure you all know that. That's been my favourite ever since I was like very young, since I was like 4 I believe. I just love the story. I love how it's like a fantasy world of like objects that talk and stuff. I love the story of how you can accept someone for who they are inside and not what they look like. And Belle, obviously. Question number 9, overrated Disney. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but Frozen. Frozen is massively overrated and I'm absolutely sick of it now. If I'm honest, it's a good film, but I wouldn't say it's as good as the hype. I just think Frozen and Elsa is just too overrated for me. Question number 10, underrated Disney. I think one of the most underrated Disney films ever is The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I adore that film and I think the story behind it is very deep. That's probably why it's very underrated, because not many people get the underlying story. It's based off a very old like French novel as well. So go watch Hunchback of Notre Dame again and like really listen out to the story and how important it is. Question number 11, favourite Disney song. It has to be Belle, the starting song when Belle walks through the town. I just love how they're just describing a girl who's different, who's just not like the rest of them, and I just love that Belle's the outsider and she's the unique one and she's not afraid of that. I love that just song at the beginning and the way Belle starts it off, and it's so pretty. Question number 12, least favourite Disney, and that's gonna have to be The Little Mermaid. I just can't stand that. Like, I just can't stand the film. I just think the story in itself is so silly. I just think Ariel's too overrated for what she is. Everyone only loves her because she's a mermaid. I just feel like the story has got so many gaps in it, so many holes in it, and it just doesn't make sense. It's just not a good role model story either. Probably going to get a lot of hate for that one, but yeah, The Little Mermaid. Question number 13, most memorable Disney villain. And this is probably I'm going to mix this as to be my favourite Disney villain, and it's going to have to be Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty. She is just badass, and I don't think anyone can disagree with me there. She's the mistress of evil, she's the mistress of hell, she's just the most memorable. She turns into a dragon, for crying out loud. Question number 14, first is split into two, so favourite classic Disney, and mixed in with a favourite film. My favourite classic Disney film is Beauty and the Beast. I just think out of all the classics, honestly, it does stand out. It's just such a timeless film. I will never get bored of it. I could watch it over and over again. The story is so beautiful, and yeah. And favourite modern Disney. I'd have to say my favourite modern Disney film has to be Tangled. I put off watching it for a long time, but when I finally did, I really loved the story. I've loved Rapunzel after I watched it, and Mother Gothel. She's an awesome character. So yeah, Tangled. Question number 15, favourite Disney score or Disney music. I feel like the film with the best Disney music has to be Beauty and the Beast. It was all done by Alan Menken. You've got the orchestras, like the background music, everything. I feel like Beauty and the Beast really had perfect music. And another one I think is really good is The Lion King. Another powerful film with powerful music. I think that was also done with Alan Menken as well. Like, his music is great. And he also did The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Anything with Alan Menken in it, he just did Disney justice. Question number 16, favourite live action Disney film. I want to say Beauty and the Beast, but it's not out yet, and Emma Bunton is Belle, just dropping that in there. But favourite live action Disney film so far would have to be maybe Bedknobs and Broomsticks. I love that film. Angela Lansbury was an amazing character. Like, it was a really funny film. I also really enjoyed Maleficent. I felt like Angelina Jolie really did the character justice. I kind of wish it ended when she was like really evil and not how it actually ended, but it was a good film nonetheless. Question number 17, which Disney film didn't you like as a kid but now like? It has to be Mulan. When I was a kid, like, I never actually cared for Mulan at all. But watching it back now, I really do, like, appreciate it. I love the story. I love how she was another strong, independent female princess character. And she saved China. None of this prince saving the day. You've got people like Pocahontas, Mulan, Belle, who all didn't need a prince. They were the star of the show, and I love that. So yeah, there we go. Those are my answers to the Disney tag. Looking back now, probably every single question had something to do with Belle or Beauty and the Beast, but I don't care. And now I'm going to tag a few people. I'm going to tag my good friends Rowan, Romids, Sean Little Monster, and Nathan from That's Nathan. I'm also going to tag Jimmy from Mr. Jimmy G TV. I'm going to tag Dan from Dan James. And I'm also going to tag Thomas over there at Ouch Fragrance Reviews. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you also want to do the Disney tag, feel free to do it and say that I tagged you. And link it down below. I want to check everyone's out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm just going to rename it Beauty and the Beast tag, because let's face it, all I spoke about was Belle and Beauty and the Beast. But yeah, if you want to check out some of my previous videos, you can check out the links up there, check out my social media links there, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!